Somebody came in and patched this tile, or grout, with a different color and kind of skim coated it. You can see where the built up different levels, and it's very sporadic on a rather sporadic tile pattern. This has all been mopped with the cleaner, but it's still very obvious where the incorrect color was used. So after cleaning and we expose what's really going on, I'll come back in and color seal the dark areas to match the light areas. But at this point, we're not quite sure just how much that's going to involve. Kind of interesting, and the typical problem we see on many of our tile cleaning projects. This travertine shower that is 3 years old, and they use siliconized caulking to do all the joints, and which is very typical for this product. It started to fail early on. I just did a light washing, but you can see where it's failing and letting soap and body oils and dirt and whatnot in. It's starting to mold. Down here in the corner it's getting real bad, and because water is getting to the back side of these tiles, the minerals from the thin set, or the mortar that holds these tiles down, is efflorescing, which in the minerals are coming to the surface. So I'm going to dry the shower and then remove all this failed product, leave a fan in here for a couple days, and come back and fill it with a 3-part epoxy mix. 2 parts epoxy, 1 part sanded grout in the correct color, and it gets injected in there under slight pressure to totally fill the void. It'll be 10 times stronger, stain proof, 10 times, probably 100 times, and won't allow mold or mildew or efflorescence to come through. So I'll take another video once I'm done with that. The air path has been running in here for quite some time, and it's finally looking nice and dried out. And we're about to seal this up with this super grout additive, which is going to make this thing look beautiful and watertight. Obviously patched with the wrong color, and hopefully you can see that where it's built up. So I'm gonna grind it down a little bit with this handy dandy Home Depot grout removal tool that, if you use lightly, works great on something like that. So let me give it a shot and I'll show you the result. It's a mild sanding action there, and you can see it's now nicely ramped up. So now when I color seal it, it shouldn't show at all. A little concerned about getting color seal on this piece of flagstone, I guess that is, and the product sticking, as this is sort of a new type of color seal from Polyblend that I'm using. And let's give it a shot and see what happens. Additive process, and you can see where I haven't smoothed it in yet, and we got this big cavern of delight here. So we're using this horse syringe to fill her up. Obviously that's going to take a lot. Who knows how deep that thing is. So you cram it in there and assume that it's filling. That's quite a bit of product. And then much like silicone, you're going to smush it in. You broke a hole in my glove. Then you can take your excess and lead it out a little ways, but that's about as far as you want to go. And you take your damp microfiber. And it's definitely stickier than grout, but you got about an hour to work with this stuff. So just start wiping it off. And it takes a few wipes. Gotta keep turning the towel, find a fresh spot. You're gonna definitely ruin a few of these things, so use your old ones that are been washed a few times, possibly stained. Yeah, I'm gonna keep cleaning this up. I'll show you the finished result here in a little bit. Darn good, huh? In actuality, the whole floor could use color sealing, but with this jagged edge and these stone inlays, she doesn't want to spend the money. I don't blame her. Doesn't look that bad. That spot, a few over here, they were standing out. Obviously where somebody patched them. But there's just too much of this floor. It's probably a 2-day project. Putting whatever, $2,000 into it. Just not worth it. Tile's too busy to even notice most of that stuff. Let's go take a look at the Super Grout project. Had a couple of sinkholes there where it just kept going in, going in, going in. And it's continuing to go in. I'm gonna have to fill them with toilet paper or something. You can see one there. But, that looks nice. And that edge, other than right there, I'm gonna cram some more in there. But overall, the product looks really good, doesn't it? Nice lines, just about a perfect color match. And she is sealed and ready for use. These showers here in northern Nevada live an easy life. Non-existent. Mold is non-existent, I should say. Everything dries up in just under 20 minutes. So, very good. Look forward to the next one.